Hi, this is Tom Lankering. Today I'd like to share with you the idea of who's controlling your mind. So hopefully the answer is that you are controlling your mind. But it's obviously more complicated than that. We actually have three minds that we're looking at. The first mind that we have, the first brain, is the brainstem. And the brainstem controls all of our actions as far as breathing and all of our organs working and so forth. And then the next part of the brain is the cortex, which deals with the consciousness that we deal with, and conscious thoughts and conscious actions that we take. And then the midbrain deals with the subconscious, or the limbic system. And so it's actually thought that the subconscious mind is 1,000,000 times more powerful than the conscious mind, which leads to situations. Sometimes you might ask yourself, gee, why did I do that? Well, sometimes the conscious mind is in control. An example would be, a lot of times you get in your car and you start driving your car. Well, you're not thinking of all the steps and everything. And obviously some people are not thinking very much at all when they're driving. But nevertheless, for the most part, you get in the car, you put the key and you start driving. And a lot of that, just because we've been doing it over a period of time, is kind of an unconscious or subconscious action that we're taking. And a lot of those types of actions also occur throughout the day. And we do things and say things and think things and listen to things that we're not even really conscious that we're aware of. So how do we start doing that? How do we start making changes and taking control of our lives? Well, I think there are a couple of things that are really important. I think number one is garbage in and garbage out. So you need to be aware of what kind of things you're putting into your mind. What are you listening to? What are you reading? What are you watching? Are you watching television? Are you listening to crazy music? Are you, different things? Because on an energetic level also, all these things will affect our life energy. So to start becoming more conscious of what we're listening to, what we're watching, and what we're thinking, what kind of thoughts we're putting in. So sometimes you might be, maybe out on a bike ride or out on a walk, and your mind's just wandering, all right? And but then all of a sudden you might kind of catch yourself thinking about something that might not be considered necessarily that positive. And right in that moment, you need to be able to switch to something. Now, with that being said, the bigger vision, the bigger goals, the bigger why of what you want to be doing with your life and fulfilling your potential, the stronger that can be, the bigger that can be, and the bigger the why will enable you or empower you when you find yourself caught in those moments to be able to get right back into a positive mode. So creating that visualization exercise of creating the life, maybe creating goals, achieving goals, different things like that, are things that you want to start becoming aware of. But again, it's just in the craziest situations. You might be out driving and catch yourself thinking about something that's kind of negative. Boom, catch yourself and change it right there, just consciously change. And it's a conditioning process. So you'll find yourself doing that more and more frequently. Next thing, or what kind of people are you surrounding yourself with? Are you getting around negative people and doomsayers and, oh, the economy is this and the politics are that? Be aware of what kind of people that you're dealing with. So that's very important. And sometimes you might not necessarily be able to just cut off those friendships, but you can start to dissolve some of those friendships and slowly find yourself getting into maybe creating more of a mastermind. Napoleon Hill in his Think and Grow Rich goes extensively into talking about creating a mastermind of like-minded people who will support each other towards moving towards a more worthy goal, more worthy purpose type of situation. And so I think one of the things along the same lines is that you want to surround yourself with like-minded people and people who are thinking and doing and moving in that continued direction. So I'm excited to find a group like that. It's called the Empower Network. And just below this video here, you can click on the link and take it, watch a video. There's a video to help you make money, to help you break out of the slavery that you're dealing with. But the real key part is we work with encouraging you to read for a half hour daily, listen to positive audios daily, and then blog daily or do videos daily, so that you're continually, constantly waking up in the morning thinking of positive things that you can do and listening of good things to put into your mind and reading great stuff and so forth. So the Empower Network, it costs $25 to get started with it. And it's pretty powerful, but it's really a community. It's a life learning community, if you will, just doing great work with a great opportunity to create the life that you want. So So hopefully give you some great ideas for today, some things to think about. And my name is Tom Lankering. I really appreciate you watching these, and thanks, and make it a great day.